So today we're going to be looking at how we can get file paths and quickly and easily move them into Excel so that we don't have to worry about them too much without kind of manually having to type all of these. So if we have a file, for example, and we've just got the example file with the different text files that we have here, we can click into this and press Ctrl and A, or we can just drag up and select all of them like so. We then need to go into the Excel, and what we can do is when we click up at the top here, we can either Control and V it and get it like that. But what we have when we get this here is then obviously we have all this extra path that we have. So there's different ways that we can remove this. Some people like to just select the first part of the path here, and then once we've selected all of them, press Control and H. And then they can use the find and replace here. So what we're looking for the front part, and we want to replace it with nothing. So we know that we can quickly and easily remove it like that. So we can also have a go at the flash fill feature where we click into the cell next to it, we press 1.txt, press enter, and then press Ctrl and E. And what that's going to do is take our first suggestion and then copy that down there. And once we've got that, it copies it in as absolute values. So then we'd be able to just get rid of that. So that's one way that we can kind of just get the file names quickly and easily across. But if you wanted a little bit more detail within this, then what we can do is we can take the URL from our computer, and we can see that we have this kind of URL up at the top bit here, and we can press the Ctrl and C to copy that. Once we've done, you can open up a blank Chrome browser and just post that into the URL there. And if you press enter, then you get this page here, and you can see that you get a little bit more detail within this. So again, we can click onto the page, press Ctrl and A. So we can copy this here. Once we've got all this, go back to our Excel sheet and Ctrl and V. And you can see that it gives you actual links to it. But if we just undo that and then right click and we paste this as the match destination formatting, then we can see that actually it copies it as the web page that we have there, where we have the size of the file, we have the file name, and also we get when the directory was last modified, which works a lot better, and we can start to see a little bit more detail within our things. We're now going to use example file 2, where we can see that we have example 2 and we have a file with subfiles in it. And what we need to do now is go up to the search bar and press the full stop button. Once we've pressed the full stop button, again, we can see that we get all the file names there, and we also get all the different subfiles within these. So once we've done them, we can press Ctrl and A. And what we can do now is use these three little parts here, and we have this control copy path that we could use. And what that's going to do there is just enable us to copy all the paths, and we'll be able to just paste them along there. And you can see at the bottom here where you get your desktop example 2 file, and then we have file 2 and then file 1. And also up here you can see that the name is broken down by both file 1 and both file 2 for the subfolders there. So hopefully that helps in being able to get the first parts of the file name, how to break the file name down. Then if you need a little bit more detail in terms of size, modifications and things like that, and then also if you have a kind of whole complex file system where you need to be able to pull everything through, then you'll be able to use something like this. And once you've kind of pulled this in, if it hasn't done already, then you should just be able to sort it through A to Z. And we can see there that by sorting it A to Z, you're going to get the master file, which is file 1, and then within master file 1 you have test 1, then within file 2 we then have test 2 and 3. So hopefully that helps. Any questions, ask in the comments below, and we'll hope to see you again soon.